But
Absolutely
listen,
not.
I would let my face be on your underwear if you went to the Met Gala like that. I'd be okay with that.
Could
You're
you
like, bestie
imagine?
vibes. It's like you're taking me with you.
Asia, I'm at the Met Gala. I need you with me.
Yeah.
Hi, besties. I'm Faith OK.
And I'm Asia the girl.
Welcome to OK Girl.
Welcome back. Welcome back to our second to last episode of the season.
I think we might have lied to you last week.
Yeah, that's our fault. Honestly.
Let me tell you. Let me give you a peek in my brain. So last week we were like, we'll just do one episode recording because we don't need to do more. And then I was prepping the outline for today's episode, and I was like, I'm on vacation the next 2 Sundays that we record, but there's 3 weeks left in May. And I was like, Asia, we either need to record 3 or only release 2. And she was like, let's just do 2.
Because that's a lot, you guys.
3 would be insane.
We'd be here forever.
We do our own pre-podcast episode of us
I know,
before we start recording. So
we just start recording in the tiny
that.
room. That would have been funny, actually.
It's too many name drops and personal, though.
We're just getting everyone ready because we did talk about for next season to move to a every other week release. Sorry about it if that makes you sad.
Less of us.
But it'll just make each moment together
more meaningful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For you and for us.
Time distance makes the heart grow fonder. Mm-hmm. I think I said the same thing last week, but it's true.
It's true.
So, just this is a normal thing now. You're just gonna miss a week every so often.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because Asia has to be a mom.
It's true. I do. Speaking of which, it's Mother's Day today.
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Well, at the time of us recording this, not by the time
today is Mother's Day.
Yes.
But for you, it's just another Tuesday.
It's true.
Not just another Tuesday. It's a Tuesday that OK
it's
Girl
OK
is
Girl
dropping
Tuesday.
an episode.
Yeah, it's true. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there who are doing their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to the moms that have dogs or cats and they're their mother. Or if you're just serving mother, happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, that would have been a really funny episode.
Serving mother.
Next year.
Yeah, we got you.
Next year.
Today from the pulpit, they were at church, they were talking about Mother's Day. And they were relating it, and they were talking about, our pastor said something about, you are being mother. If you are doing this, you are being mother. And I turned to Nick and I went, Mother. You are being mother.
He doesn't even know how.
He doesn't. It's okay.
We'll have to talk about it.
I'll inform him.
Yeah.
During my girly pop magic time.
Exactly. With your vampire deck.
I'm casting Edward. You guys are missing a lot of context there.
True.
And I think we'll probably just talk about it next episode.
Yeah.
Because this episode is structured. We have things to talk about. Mm-hmm. The next episode, sneak peek, you're getting just our free-flowing thoughts.
It's going to be something.
I
don't even know what we're expecting.
It's that last week of school vibe.
Exactly.
They roll out the projector thing, and you're like, oh, yeah, we're doing nothing. That's what we're doing.
I'll say this story for next
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But what are some other updates that you have?
Let's see. Other updates. I haven't nothing too crazy. The main thing is just my dreams lately have been insane. I haven't been.
You're telling me a little bit about it.
Yeah, I haven't been disciplined enough to be I'll have a dream journal because I did see on one of the I'm 34 weeks pregnant now, but on one of the weeks it was your dreams might start to get wild, and I was like, dude, they've been wild. This literal whole pregnancy been crazy. It's been TV in my head.
Kiko's giving you a show.
It's true. But yeah, they've been crazy, irrational, bizarre, whatever. But then I did have so one of the things that people say is or whatever, not urban legend, just a thing that moms that are carrying girls tend to dream about their daughters, and it's seems so sweet and everything. That's
like a wives' tale.
Yeah, exactly. That they dream about their daughters, and I heard my sister-in-law talk about that, my cousin talk about that, and it just sounds so sweet. That had not happened for me, but it did happen, but not in the way that one would expect it to be. It wasn't this Wow, so sweet. Like my cousin said that, like I think she said that, I might be butchering this, and she listens to this podcast, so she can tell me if I'm wrong. I think she said that she had a dream that her daughter was like walking in the sand, like in front of her at the beach. She grew up in Hawaii, so I think it was like the beach in Hawaii, and like she didn't see her face, but she saw like the back of her head, and like she knew it was her daughter. And I was like, oh, that's so precious. Wow, and then yeah, so here's mine. Okay, mine was I don't know how this happened. There's like not enough backstory. Maybe there's more lore. Maybe if I go to sleep, I'll like dream up the lore of this. But for some reason, Luke is not around in this dream. I don't know where he was. But my dream was that I was about to deliver Kiko, and Jacob was my care person, I guess. not Luke, my brother Jacob. But he somehow stumbled into an alternate dimension, and I couldn't find him. So I'm spending and then like I think it's because I was like seeing TikToks of people being in primordial labor, which I really hope I don't end up. It's like when you're like in pre-labor for so long, it can last for like several days, and I'm like, please no. But maybe that's because I was like watching TikTok about that, and I dreamed about it. So I'm like, whatever, in this primordial labor, trying to figure out how to get Jacob out of this alternate dimension, because I'm like, dude, I can't have this baby without someone helping me. I can't be by myself. and so but you know, like how in dreams, like you just like never, the thing like never happens.
Yeah.
So in the dream, I do go into actually go into like the final part of labor where you're like actually pushing the baby out, but like Kiko didn't have a face. It was like a horror thing. Like she had head of hair, a body, but no face.
Birthing Slender Man.
I know, literally. And Jacob never came. I don't know. I couldn't find him, I guess.
You did it by yourself.
Yeah, I did it by myself.
If he would have been there, she would have had a face.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then I woke up. So that was my profound.
I mean, I guess in a sense it's similar to your cousin's in that she also didn't see
That's
your face.
That's true. It's very mysterious. So
I feel like that has to tell you something about what Kiko's gonna be like. I just feel like you got a glimpse of her personality.
She's gonna be like really into
like
the
sci-fi,
Twilight Zone. Yeah.
Twilight Zone, Multiverse of Madness.
I'm here
She'll
for
be
that.
the one person that liked the movie.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, you know what? They just don't get it like I do.
Don't get it.
So that's really my only
that is
update.
Crazy.
So yeah, if you all also have wives' tales and can tell me what that means, tell a girl.
I used to be really into dream stuff.
Yeah,
I used to like research my friends' dreams and my dreams,
amazing.
and I would try to find meaning and therapy them, essentially.
Maybe that's one of your spiritual gifts.
Like Dream Dictionary is a website online that you can type anything into, and
that's
it'll
crazy.
Tell you this is way too much lore and I won't jump into it, but the reason I had to do that was that in high school I broke up with this guy, and then this can come up in our breakup episode in the future maybe, but I broke up with this guy, and then every so often I would have a dream with him in it, and then if I checked his socials, he had posted that day that I had the dream, and I was like, what is happening?
That's crazy.
And it's like still to this day, if I were to have a dream, because I'll have dreams of like people that I haven't talked to in years.
Oh yeah, same.
Just like be in my dream, and I'll be like, what? And so then I get curious. I'm like, what is that person up to? Boom, Facebook post or something. And I'm like,
maybe you like,
I don't know,
saw it, but like didn't notice.
Except
and then
that
just
like
sears in your brain.
Because it's an ex, like we're friends because everything was like fine. But he's like it's like a muted situation. Like I don't get alerts or anything. Like it's not showing up in my feed.
Okay.
And it's like, you know, it'll be like his mom posted a picture and tagged him. And I'm like, I don't know. But it freaked me out in high school. And I was like, am I supposed to be with him? Of course, that's what I thought. But I had to
a sign?
I remember I like had a dream where I watched him die. And I was like, but it was ridiculous. He like fell off of a pirate ride. Like, yeah.
I mean, there are worse ways to
there
go,
are
I guess.
things like stored in here that are so... And I was like typing in pirate ship and like amusement park and like ex-boyfriend into Dream Dictionary and trying to weave a story. But yeah, that was just some tea and lore for you guys. So dumb.
I love that.
But yeah, I really love dreams. I can't remember mine these days.
I used to be better. Like growing up, if I like could remember the dream when I was like waking up and then fall back asleep, then I could like go back into my dream and be what is that called when you're like aware of that you're dreaming? What there's a term for that. It's escaping my mind.
That stuff used to terrify me.
Yeah.
I thought of that. It's like astral projecting.
Yeah.
That's not the word for it, but that's those people that are like, in my astral projection, I'm married to Harry Styles, and we go on dates at Topgolf. I don't know.
Well, whatever it's called, I forget. But I would always like I would wake up and then go back to sleep, and then I'd be like, "Ooh, I'm aware that I'm dreaming," and then it's like my own little playground.
Wow.
Yeah. That doesn't happen to me as much anymore. I just like have a new dream now.
I feel like that speaks to your imagination. Like you have a really good imagination and can do that. If I entering my dreams or like going back to sleep into my dreams. First of all, having control of that scares me. People were talking about it online when I was in high school of like controlling your dreams, and I was like, I don't want to mess with that. But also, I get back in my dream and I'm like, I don't remember anything. I don't know anybody. I can't.
The thing that always like bugs me. And this is nice for you because your conscience is clear because you can't do it or won't do it or whatever. But when I am aware of my dreams, and I'm like, am I held accountable? Like, to this? Like, am I actually in control here? Because there's some times where I'm like, I don't know if I would have done that in real life. Like, I don't know if I I don't know the scenario that I've painted
just
myself.
Throwing hands with everybody in her dreams. Do they know? Do they know I hit them?
Well, I have to stand before God and be like, "Well, God, I'm like, sorry.
You punched so and so in your dream." There's always been this thing that I've heard. It's obviously a superstition thing, but the idea that if someone is in your dream, you're also in theirs.
Oh,
like,
that's fun.
Always been a thing. And the thought of you being in someone's dream and you're throwing hands at them, so funny to me.
Imagine they're like having like a completely opposite like experience. They're just like having like a grand old time with me.
You guys like
and
sat
I'm
down
just,
for
like,
tea.
Beefing.
You're
Yeah,
like tea partying.
Exactly.
And in your head, it's like. Sorry, I was throwing my fist around for our audio listeners. Just a montage. Cut.
Who knows?
Yeah, man, dreams are fun though.
Dreams are fun.
When I remember them, I love them.
Anyways, what have you been up to?
How long have we been talking
I don't
already?
know. On this very scripted episode,
we didn't write outlines. Welcome. We're already on summer vacation.
This is like senioritis.
It is. Except this is probably gonna happen every year
I know.
in the summertime. For I don't think I have any pressing updates. Really, I mean, I'll share some for next week's episode because that's just gonna be a brain dump.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Man, I don't know. Everything about my life just kind of went blank.
I mean, you've had some exciting things.
Yeah, I definitely have.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Yeah. We just don't know.
I just don't remember. Anytime somebody asks me, like, they're like, every Monday I go into work and my coworker goes, "How was your weekend? What'd you do?" And I go, I guess nothing. I probably am the most boring person alive to her. She's like, man, this 25-year-old girl.
Which is so crazy because I feel like you do a lot of stuff.
I do.
Like I do nothing. You do a lot of stuff.
Like I'm like, yeah, just the same old, you know? Played some video games, went to church.
I love that. Yeah.
I will say, let me tell you, I just thought about my weekend. So I was at work on Friday. I got out of my car. I brushed my hair back with my hand.
Okay.
My thumbnail.
Yes.
So if you all have been listening, you know my nails are acrylic on top of my natural nail. No longer. Because
so sad.
My thumbnail started to lift a little bit, the acrylic did, and my hair got caught under it, and it just flew off in the parking lot. And I picked it up because I was like, I don't want someone to just find a nail on the ground right next to my car. And so I put it in my pocket, forgot it was there, went to take my medicine, pulled it out instead of my pill, and I was like, what is this?
That's crazy.
But anyways, I messaged my nail lady immediately because I was like, I'm a nail biter. It's not gonna last long. The length is gonna be gone. I didn't bite my nail. I play video games at night. I sit down. I put my hand down on my chair. Half the nail fell off. Just gone.
Oh
the
my
length
gosh.
Gone. And so then I go to the nail salon.
So sad.
And my normal nail lady works at like a shop that's her family owns, and she is so talented. Amazing work. So good. Some of the other people in that shop, not so much, but they're doing their best.
Yeah.
You know, they have a skill,
trying.
and they can put a nail on, and they can paint it a solid color.
Great.
They cannot do anything else.
Yeah.
Thank goodness it was a solid color nail, because my nail lady was busy, but she was like, hey, we'll get your full set done next week. Just get another nail, and we'll throw it on for today.
Yeah.
So I sit down with her dad, older man. He's done my nails in the past. He does not remember he did because it was a bad experience, and I dipped out of there. Never came back for like months until I went to her. But I sit down. He like, first thing he does, he doesn't ask me if I want to keep the length on my nail. He just cuts it off, the whole thing. So now I have a stub that you can't even see the nail under there.
Oh no.
He cut the whole thing off, the rest of it, and it was like at least to here.
Dude,
like
you working so hard in that length.
did me dirty.
My gosh.
So he just cuts it right off, and then he starts putting the stuff on, and he has me like drying my hand under a little fan because the acrylic, normally you do a full set, it dries over time while you're doing it. I hadn't thought about that. So he was like, then he starts working on it. He goes, too soft. And he's like, put it back under there. And I'm like, okay, great. So we've already messed up a little bit. Whatever. Then he's like, shaping, whatever. I will say, I think he put the acrylic on a little too far out. My nail looks very large. And it hurts on the edges a little bit. Little painful.
Oh, no.
Anyways, then he's painting it. He puts the first layer of polish on. We dry it. He looks down at it and goes, "Oop!" And then paints over it again. And I'm like, what just happened? What was that oop about? This man left the brush, the nail polish brush hair.
Yeah.
It's was
in
the paint. Look.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
Yep. He went, oop, painted over it and dried it.
That's crazy.
The audacity. And Nick had dropped me off and was like waiting in the car because I knew it'd be quick. And so I was like, forget, I don't even want to do this again with you, dude. Like,
I can't.
I'm not going to ask you to redo it.
Yeah.
But you could have pretended you didn't see it.
I know.
I would have preferred that than knowing that you just painted a hair into my nail. And I can't do anything about it. It's under a whole layer. So,
sucks. Well,
it's okay. I only have a few more days of these nails, and then I'll have new ones.
What's your next?
I think I'm gonna do a something kind of like this, so it looks clear base. And then I'm gonna do like a tattoo style.
Yes. Oh, that's gonna be so cool.
Design all over
I love that.
I don't know if I want to do it in black or if I want to be colorful and do like a different color.
That'd be fun.
Line work on each. Might be too much for me. I don't know, but. Yeah, that's the next vibe, and I can't wait because I keep just staring at it. It's bad.
If it makes you feel better, I didn't notice until you.
Nobody would.
But you do.
Also, you can see it from underneath.
That's kind of crazy.
So it doesn't matter which way I look at it. I'm always seeing it.
It's like the Mona Lisa.
Wait, what?
Like her eyes are always following.
Oh, where it's like anywhere you move, she's staring at you. Yeah. So that's my big life update. Is that there's a hair in my nail, and I can't do anything about it.
That's so annoying.
It's so bad.
But
so bad.
Wait, when is the appointment?
Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just gotta make it to Friday.
It'll be fresh for vacation.
Maybe you can wear your opera gloves that you had at Bridgerton party.
I come into work in jeans and a t-shirt,
absolutely,
and black lace gloves with pearls.
You know what? I feel like you should just do it as a social experiment. I feel like no one would ask you anything.
I think there are maybe 2 people in my office that would be like, "What you got going on there?
What's happening there?"
And I would be like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And they'd be like,
"First you got the alt girl bangs."
something weird. They're like watching me slowly metamorphosize into a new goth girly.
You're just gonna wear your Ren Fair like.
The next week, my face is painted white.
What in the chaperone?
Piece by piece. I come in with Juggalo makeup on.
Stop. Yeah. That would be
wild.
That'd be great.
Just that would be crazy experiment. But since we're on the topic of fashion and my nails and everything, perfect transition. We're talking about the Met Gala.
Yeah, we
today. Not dreams. Bet you thought we were. We're talking about the Met Gala. Essentially, we're just going to tell you our opinions as experts in the field of fashion. Clearly. We're going to tell you who we thought was the best and the worst. First, though, I think we should talk about the theme itself.
Yes, yeah.
Because the theme was, I feel, every year, obviously, the theme is a big deal, right? But I feel like this one was a, like, deeper...
Yeah.
One of the first that I was like, okay, we need to be sensitive.
Yes. Like, let's
going
be
into
thoughtful.
Let's really think about what we're wearing. So, previous years, it's been, like, camp or, I don't know, like... an actual art style or something. This year was dandyism, which
is so cool.
Yeah, like originated back when slavery was still a thing, and enslaved men were then, into their freedom, were dressing very like regal, and like tailored suits and very like ornate accessory type of things, and just kind of like
way to subvert their like class, like perceived class in society.
So like in America they're dressing as if they were like royalty in another country, and it kind of was like a way to take back who they were. So
such a cool social,
really
like
cool.
And
like the looks, like I was just looking at like
my gosh,
historical portraits, and I'm like, bro, dude, that is
they
the
be slaying.
Coolest fit I've ever seen. And what were these white men doing?
For real,
like,
for real.
What? You could have been dressing like that. But yeah, so really cool. I thought it was really great that was, so that's the actual Met Art Museum exhibit is dandyism,
and then it was super fine tailored
for you. And so the idea obviously of the Met is that it connects the art exhibit to the fashion. Not everybody gets that,
I know, unfortunately.
But so the idea was that it was like tailored to you, but dandyism was kind of the underlying theme. So that's kind of to get you to think about what you were seeing and why.
Right.
I will say I was a little nervous because, as you all know from our last episode of the red carpet review, it was like, I just hate a suit. Like a plain black suit or black and white suit. I'm like, please give me something different. And some people did. Thank goodness. But I heard the theme tailored for you, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm about to see so many suits and ties, and I'm going to be sick of it.
But the people that slayed the suits, oh my gosh, they really
delivered.
Slayed.
And some of them did not
some
deliver.
Some people really
oh my
did
goodness. Not. Okay, so we'll do best dress first.
Okay.
I have, let me see. I feel like we'll have overlay here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think I have 3 or 4 best dressed.
Okay, I can do 4.
Cool. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have overlap, but I think let's do 4. Unless you have more.
We'll find out.
We'll see. Yeah. All right. Do you want to go first?
Sure. I can go first.
Cool.
I think this might be my favorite. I think of the night. Though it's hard to say though, because there were a lot of really great ones. But I feel okay. There are gonna be some on my least dressed or worst dressed. That I felt like didn't fit because things were too billowy and like didn't have like a tailored like dynamic. This person I feel like really struck the balance of like it did have that ethereal like billowy feel, but was like very much so tailored. Lara Perrier,
interesting.
Dude, her look was so good. Like the proportions were crazy. Like I love the play on like the soft like sleeves and pant legs, but then like her waist is so cinched. She's and snatched. she is so snatched, and like just the way that it kind of like converts into a vest, everything about it like felt so like tailored, but like not in just like a suit, you know, like
Yeah,
in a rigid
yeah,
way.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, like
That is really
my
cool.
jaw dropped.
I don't think
Like
I
it's
saw
just
that
so
one.
pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, that one is cool.
Mm-hmm.
My thing I struggled with this one was that I really wanted to see the like theme and the dandyism call back a little.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to see more of that.
Yeah.
And I feel like people saw tailored and like I liked the like snatched it was made for you thing, but I also am struggling because I'm like I wanted like
I know.
true,
Yeah.
like
There are some people that were real dandy.
Man. Yeah, that okay.
Yeah.
I think I have 2 or 3 that are like my favorites.
Okay, yeah.
One of my favorites, Dochi.
Dude, Dochi. Yeah, that was on my list. So good.
Oh my gosh. The cigar prop.
Yes.
With the like shorts. I like didn't at first I saw shorts and I was like, I don't love the idea of shorts. Oh my gosh.
She did so well.
The like
and but there's like a train
the shoes that are monochromatic and like the little like high-low situation like on the back of the suit jacket. So
she
good.
did so well.
Some people I don't think liked it.
I think people were just she is a fashion girly.
Yes.
Like I really love that she's like, and this is like kind of like her style. Like she has like a very kind of like androgynous, very tailored like look to her. Like I feel like a lot of things she wears is a suit but not boring.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
I think because of that, people were like just thinking probably that she was gonna do like a whole thing. And what I will say is like most people that are on my list, like they had like a reveal, like they had like an overcoat action, and like she didn't, which I guess could have been something,
might have taken away
maybe, but honestly, like she looks so gangster. She looks so good.
Oh
my gosh,
love it.
With the cigar, is so good.
And her makeup, snatched. So
that little
clean.
LV on her
like
cheek,
skin tone.
dude, so cool, so
good.
Cool. Yeah,
so good. Yeah. I think she's my number one. She's up there for sure.
This one also, I don't know, this one also could probably be my number one, but I feel like I picked one already. But Janelle Monáe,
hers was good.
Her look was crazy, and like she had the total reveal. The boxy overcoat that like essentially showed what she was wearing underneath, but like in a cool artistic way, was just so good. And like this clock, it's like hard to tell. There's like she had like a monocle. Yeah, she had a monocle on that was a clock face that actually was like moving. Dude, so cool. She was so cool. She
hers was good. And it's like it is like super flattering, like cinched at her waist.
Yeah.
Like,
just so unique.
I was like, like she really leaned into the like masculine suit feel, but still made it figure kind of flattering thing, which I appreciated because there were some people that just wore a suit as women, and I was like, that's not enough.
Right.
Not enough. All right, my second one, Rihanna.
Yeah, dude.
She ate that.
Dude, she looked awesome.
Also, I have to say, I love that every time she's revealed she's pregnant, it's at some insane event.
Know.
That is so iconic.
For real.
To stay out of the limelight until you're like 6 months,
debut.
7 months pregnant and just come out. Like,
dude.
I loved seeing online people being like, get ASAP Rocky off of her.
Dude, for real though.
But she like... I feel like a lot of people tried to do the hat thing. A lot of people tried to do the like hat over the side, and I think she's one of the only ones that I saw that I was like, you did that. You did that well. Like it was just oversized to the point of being like almost campy in a sense. Yeah. But like the like folded waistband down on the like skirt and the crop top. I don't know. And the shoes. Yeah, so
dude,
cute.
Her shoes are so good.
Amazing.
Yes.
She ate that up. I loved it. And I think she even has like this little like, she even has like this little clip over here with an additional like polka dot. But
it's so cute. Color.
I don't know. I saw it and I was like, she's a winner.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. Next I have also kind of like a campy vibe, but like in an amazing way. Tessa Thompson, right? That's her name. Tessa Thompson. Her outfit was so cool.
That is cool.
Like it was exaggerated proportions.
Mad Hatter.
I know, literally like Mad Hatter vibe, and like the material is like really pretty. Like I don't know. She just like looks like a pearl. I don't know. A dapper pearl. But her look was so cool to me. I just felt like it like really stood out. Like what this one also was like more of like a suit, but like this cool dress. Like it just had such like interesting dimension to it. I really liked.
I really liked seeing the silhouette happen a lot with like the exaggerated hip thing. I just thought those
it's so fun.
It looked so cool and fun, and it just
like that's the night to do it, you know.
Yeah. Okay, this was the one I had to look up her name because I'm not familiar with her, but her look was everything to me, and it was Tiana Taylor.
Yes, dude. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Like
that.
She did dandy.
She did
like,
dandy
she
for
did
real.
Dandy,
I'm glad that was on your list.
That like period. She did it.
Yeah.
Like everything about it. The like giant shoulder pad thing. The cane. The shoes that match that are gigantic. They're so like the platform itself has to be like 6 inches.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's just like everything to me, and all of the like chains going across the waist.
Oh
and
my
the
gosh.
pocket
So cool.
Ugh, it was so good. And she did like a hat with the feather in it.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I saw anybody else do.
I don't think so, yeah.
So I don't know. I saw her and I was
Dude,
like, oh, she got it.
Yeah.
She understood.
She really did.
Her designer understood. Everybody understood everything.
Yeah.
We got it. This is it.
Okay. I forget his name. I don't know. But I had to look through a bunch of people's videos because I did not see him on like pretty much any best dress look, and I was like, hold on, who is this queen?
Who is this queen?
Look at this fit.
I just saw him on a best dress
Oh,
list.
you did? Okay.
He was lower down though. He wasn't noticed.
Dude, like especially because a lot of people did black, white, gray.
Yes.
His like layering of not even just colors, but like different textures and patterns and just like playing with volume.
Yeah.
So good. Like it was such a cool like take on like dandyism, I feel like. Yeah.
I really like it, and I just wish there was a little more tailoring on the robe.
That's fair. That's
the one thing, because I feel like the like pattern and the colorfulness of the robe is fun and like pairs well, but if it would have been like a little cinched,
like a little more structured,
structured in some way, I think it would have been
that's
like
fair.
Perfect. But I really like that one. Okay, my last one. Listen, I gave a lot of crap about I don't want to see a black and white suit. And this might be me being biased because I love Rihanna too. But A$AP Rocky,
dude, A$AP Rocky's fit was awesome.
I think he gave black and white suit, but did accessories in such a way that I was like, okay, like if a man showed up on the red carpet in a black and white suit but had really sick hair and sunglasses and a pistol umbrella, did you see that?
Yeah, like, dude, he looks so insane.
It's a umbrella. The tip of the umbrella is bedazzled, and the end of the umbrella is a pistol handle.
It's so awesome.
Also bedazzled. If you did that, and like he has like this like beautiful necklace tightly around the collar of his shirt. Oh my gosh! Just like the whole thing.
He looks so good.
And it wasn't like, it's not a typical suit jacket. It almost is giving a rain jacket.
Yeah.
To go with his umbrella, which is amazing, but it's still like high class.
Yeah, so luxe.
I saw it and I was like, this is the one time that I will excuse a black and white suit and deal with it. Yeah, he did great. Yeah.
That's awesome. I have 2 more.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right. One, I was like not expecting this vibe, but I freaking kind of love it. Doja Cat's fit was kind of awesome.
I
like
haven't
in a crazy way.
How I feel about it. I have not.
It was a different era. Like it's not a callback to like the 30s and 40s. It's definitely like an 80s.
It is
like,
80s. Yeah.
And what I did think was cool. So she's like wearing the like iconic like cone bra, like bustier. Apparently, I feel bad that I don't remember the artist who created it. The whoever created Madonna's like cone bra was a black person that didn't get recognized because they were under the team of of the designer. But I thought it was really cool that she had it in her look. Like she looks crazy, but like awesome. Like it's kind of wild.
It was just like I couldn't decide because I was like, part of it is giving like a definitely 80s. Like I can see it with the hair, the prints, everything. But then the other part of me was like, with the makeup, I'm almost getting like Trailer Park Smoker.
Yeah, kind of.
It's almost too much for me, but I kind of like it.
But it's the Met, you know?
I know.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I do want over the top, but I'm also like, I don't want over the top Tracy from the Trailer Park. I don't know.
Tracy wants to have her
like
moment.
the jury is out for me still. I don't
that's
know.
fair. That's fair.
But I can acknowledge that like it is a fit. Like
yeah.
It's
those
just,
proportions are crazy.
Yes, I do love that it's like the bustier like on top of like it's
like
a 3D feel along. I mean, comb bra obviously is giving that
very
alone.
3D, yeah,
but like that on top of a suit jacket was fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm only mentioning this person because just Loki so random because of her hits and misses, just like in general on red carpet. And iconically with her first what were they called, not Glambot.
Glambots.
It is Glambots. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Joey King, dude,
she
slayed honestly. This is amazing. Like I would wear this.
I saw people eating her up online at first.
Yeah.
So it would let me say, as a white woman, I'm speaking about my people here. The white basic girlies online were like, why would you mix these patterns like this? Why would you do that? And then I was so glad I opened the comment section. Everybody's like, did you not know the theme at all? Like,
right.
What
do you know?
What do you mean don't mix patterns? That's the whole thing.
Dude,
it's like
look at that neck, like,
and she is
the
serving.
Yeah, dude.
Like her picture redemption of her glam bot.
Yeah, for real.
And I don't think they had a glam bot at Met Gala this time. Because everybody was like, bro, give her redemption.
Please.
And I might be wrong. They might have had it, but I'm pretty sure they didn't. And somebody was
funny.
like, that is so rude. But like the charms, like
I know that were like, these were all hand sewed.
Like
on there, yeah.
Almost looking like
my
mirrors.
gosh.
Are they watches? What am I looking at?
They're just.
Is it just jewels?
Just jewels, yeah.
Okay,
that were like, they're not like brooches that they sewed on the brooch. They like hand sewed everything.
It's just
every
amazing.
Detail. Yeah, it's so cool.
Was amazing. She looks
her
amazing.
Makeup is beautiful. Everything.
Her hair is
like.
I struggle with her hair a lot. I feel like she doesn't always have the most flattering hair. This is looking really good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw it and I was like, oh, my girl showed up.
Yeah, she did.
Let's go.
She's blossoming.
Do you have any honorable mentions?
I do, yeah.
Or let me say, in mine, I think I might have one or two that I'm like, I'm not sure how I feel.
I don't have any that I'm like, I'm not sure how I feel. They're like the ones that I'm like, they're really beautiful, but they just like didn't quite.
Okay. Yeah.
You can go first.
Okay, so Jenna Ortega.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought the dress itself so cool.
Yeah.
So she did like it's like
the
a
rulers,
tailoring ruler, and it's like the whole dress is rulers, and she looks stunning. Her skin is glowing. Her makeup looks amazing, but I can't tell if the dress, like, I understand for the theme, tailored for you. She wore tailor rulers.
Yeah,
totally cool. But also, it's not you.
Yeah. Yes.
It's a tailored dress. It's hard for me.
Yeah. I felt that way about her.
I love how it looks.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Her look is
like
amazing.
Armor. Yeah.
It's an interesting take on it. I was just a little bit like, I'm not seeing you in the outfit.
I felt that way about her Demi Moore's like tie dress. It was really cool, but I felt like, I don't know, like it was almost too like obviously I showed Tessa Thompson like in a campy look, but like it felt like too campy where like we kind of lost the plot a little bit. And then I felt that way, not that it was campy, I just felt like I was like, I guess this is tailored, but I don't know, it's like giving nothing to me. Was Lord's dress.
I was so disappointed
like
in hers. I thought it was a cool concept.
It was a cool concept.
And I will say, I loved that she went bare minimum on makeup.
That was cool.
She didn't have a ridiculous eye look. She just was very like, this is my face and what it looks like.
Right.
And I loved that because online people were like, what's wrong with her? What's wrong with her face? And I'm like, this is what a normal woman's face looks like.
Stop. Leave her alone.
Like, please.
Yeah.
But the dress was just like, I was like, oh,
it just like wasn't giving anything.
It's not tailored for you if you have the whole waistline gone.
Right, exactly.
Crop topping it.
Exactly. 2 strips.
Yeah.
Okay. So surprisingly, on my honorable mentions, she looks stunning.
I know who this is gonna be because I haven't pulled up.
Oh, amazing! Yeah, Zendaya always eats, no matter what the event. She always eats, and I don't know if it's because she was like wasn't she one of the like organizers this year for
Maybe.
it? So I'm like, maybe there's like intention behind, like she wasn't trying to like,
outshine,
to do everything. She looks stunning, and like videos of her walking in this look, like she looks like beautiful. Like the proportions are so cool, and it kind of looks like she's like a shadow, but like just the way that her the legs billowed and the kind of shoes she was wearing. So she looked like amazing, but I couldn't like I was trying to like not be biased because like she's like she's fashion girl,
a style icon.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Every time there's a carpet that she's at, I look forward
Yeah.
to it. And I saw this and I was like, okay, girl, give me nothing. Like, what is this? I've been eating and now you've starved me at the Met Gala. I don't like it's absolutely so flattering on her.
It's beautiful.
Like,
yeah,
it's a beautiful suit. It looks amazing. I like that she went solid all white.
Yeah, very cool.
I will say I saw somebody in almost the exact same outfit.
Anna Sawai. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I screenshot it and I was like, what is going on here?
There's a
It looks worse though.
yeah, it's a less fitted
It's worse.
version.
Yeah.
There was a interview on the carpet where they're like interviewing La Roche, who's Zendaya Silas, and you can see him like see Anna Sawai walk as he's talking. He looks and he's like, oh, I guess who wore it better, I guess.
And I will say, after I saw the second, after I saw, what was her name?
Anna Sawai.
Okay. Yeah. After I saw Anna Sawai's look, I was like, well, Zendaya did give me something.
Yeah.
Because update, Anna Sawai gave me nothing.
Which is also crazy too, because I think I gave Anna Sawai like what was the last red carpet that we
I think we did like the SAG Awards and the Golden,
maybe it's Golden Globes,
Emmys or
one of
Grammys,
those,
I don't know, something like that.
She all of her like outfits for the film award season had been like really
I feel like I remember
excellent.
her stuff.
Yeah. And this, I mean, it wasn't bad.
It's not bad. It's just a little plain.
Yeah.
And it was like
not
it
as
looked like
tailored.
She went to Dillard's and bought a suit and
little
put it
bit,
on a
yeah,
little bit.
a little bit.
I will say, I liked Zendaya's, but I was a little let down.
Yeah. Okay. Or wait, no, you're
that
next.
was my other honorable,
okay.
So you go. Yeah.
My other honorable mention. I'm kind of sad that he's an honorable mention, but like, I just have to be true to my gut. I love Coleman Domingo, and his overcoat super awesome, super cool.
Yeah.
I forget. I feel so bad. It's an homage to one of the Black Dandies.
Oh wow.
Which is so cool, and he wore like these like big blue caftans and stuff.
Yes.
So it's really cool. But like, what was revealed underneath, very cool.
It is cool.
Like for literally any other like red carpet, I would have been like, oh, he's eating. But for Met Gala, I kind of was hoping for I don't know, just something more.
I know, because every time I see him, I'm like, he showed up and showed out and outdid everybody here.
Yeah.
Especially every man here.
Right.
And most women.
Yes.
But yeah, like the overcoat was very beautiful. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know it was an homage, but I love that. Mm-hmm. But I was a little bit like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And then we revealed to that, and it looks great. I like the mixing patterns.
It's beautiful.
Like
yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was a little bit like, oh, I thought we'd get more than just a suit.
And I'm kind of curious, like, I don't know if there's like an homage to like what was underneath, but like I didn't really understand the color story between the overcoat.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it wasn't like synergized enough for me.
Yeah.
But he looks awesome.
He does. He always looks awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. All right.
Before we go into least,
yeah.
What am I saying? Worst dress.
Yeah.
I was gonna say least best, but
least
like, least best dress. I will say the one thing that is completely criminal that happened, and I get like I understand, but I don't understand. So I guess this year at the Met, I don't know if this is like just for this year or they're just gonna like make this the case moving forward. They like didn't invite any influencers or like which like Emma Chamberlain was there, but she was like
she's moved into the high fashion
yeah, exactly.
world,
Yeah,
that was my thought at first too, but I was like,
kind of like how Kim Kardashian like eventually made it into like the scene.
Emma Chamberlain is essentially invited to Paris all the time for like Louis Vuitton shows and everything. I think she's modeling. Like I think,
even though she's mid for me, but whatever, it's fine. But what's so criminal? Like I get that, but I feel like they should have made an exception for Wisdom K. He Oh, you need to look him up. Yeah, Wisdom, Kay. Wisdom with no O. Wisdom.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
He is like modern black dandyism. I don't know. Like, he is that guy.
Oh, yeah.
And like, he always eats, like, he's just like a fashion boy, and just amazing. And
You're
was inviting
me 7 million followers in the fashion world
exactly,
for something?
exactly. So he was invited to the Met last year.
Yeah.
And he had that like red,
this is
like,
the all red
yes,
fit. Yeah.
that was like had the cool burned like ends and
Yeah.
stuff. Super cool. So everyone was like really excited when they found out the theme, that he would be an excellent person to like walk. I remember
seeing his name online a lot about this.
Yeah. And so everyone was I was happy that I wasn't the only one, that like everyone was in uproar on TikTok being like,
valid.
Dude, why is Emma Chamberlain here and not, not Wisdom Kay?
And let me say, I'm an Emma Chamberlain stan until I die. I have loved her since like 2017. I've been obsessed with her. I saw her look on the carpet and I was like, I might change my mind about you.
It was fine.
Her outfit gave, I'm skinny so I can wear whatever I want.
Kind of low key though.
Like, that drives me crazy.
I'm a skinny Gen Z girl.
Yeah,
so
with a cool haircut.
Yeah,
and I can do whatever I want.
And I'm going to wear these cool glasses.
I'm going to give you nothing.
Yeah.
I was disappointed.
Yeah.
And people tried to give her the excuse of, she was actually one of my worst dressed, so I'll just go ahead and talk about it anyways. Okay. But people gave her the excuse of she needed something she could wear to do the interviews because she was interviewing on the carpet. And I was like, girl, what?
Yeah. Have a change of clothes then, you know? Like,
change of clothes, or like, I don't know, wear something, an actual suit that's really sick.
Right, yeah.
You wore a dress with the whole back and side cut out. You wore half a dress.
She really did.
Oh, I was so sad about it. She looked so cool from like neck up.
Yes.
So cool.
Yeah. That was really flattering, that neckline, but yeah, I didn't really like anything below that.
Yeah. Well, that's one less person I have to talk about in my worst dress.
Okay.
Choice.
In addition to it's giving nothing. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's just a me thing, but I was like pretty underwhelmed by Hailey Bieber's fit.
She sucked.
I was like, okay, you're wearing a tuxedo dress. I feel like you've worn that before.
Girl,
it's nothing.
I went to college with girls that had that in their closet to wear out.
Exactly.
Like,
you are like, it just looked like she like picked this up from Zara and was like,
exactly. The only interesting part of her outfit is the shoes.
Yeah.
And it's because there's no heel. She
right.
was just walking like that. Like, that's cool.
That is cool. But
okay, give us nothing from the foot up.
For real. I was just like, this is so boring. Like, also, what are you doing here?
I do like that it's like the bare makeup thing, like a little less.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that. The hair though,
that was not about the hair,
ma'am. You have a whole beauty brand.
Yeah,
Please
exactly.
give me something. Yeah, she made my list as well. Okay, this might be a controversial take, and I know I'm biased here. I know I am. Sabrina Carpenter.
I had a feeling you were gonna bring her up.
I hated that look.
It was very well tailored. I'll give her that.
I will give her that. Yep, a bodysuit is all you ever wear. That is true. It is tailored to you. But it looks like she went and bought a swimsuit and a jacket over it. Like,
I know. This shouldn't deter from the opinion. Like, it is what it is. But my only thing that I will like give to her is she was doing an interview, I don't know, with who, maybe Vanity Fair, I'm not sure. And she was saying that like Pharrell, like, you know, styled her. And he was saying, according to her, that because she was short, he was like, we're just like not gonna give you pants.
You know what? Here's my thing though. I looked up Pharrell Williams wear too because I was like, okay, he styled her. Maybe I'm just not getting it. Pharrell also looked bad. Did you see his look?
Okay, So this is why I'm wondering, like, if the people that were organizing purposely were not trying to show up.
Maybe.
Because, like, it's one of those things, like, it is, like, kind of basic, but it is beautiful. Like, that's all pearls. That's so cool.
Yes. I think the jacket is cool, but I'm like.
But everything else is kind of boring.
You wore a flare leg on your pants and thought that was enough for me.
Yeah.
Like, and you're styling people, so I get it. Like, you had other things. But, like, I think it's specifically the suit material that is giving me like cheap swimsuit feel. I will
it's like
also,
the way it's being captured.
Like, also, hair, not about the hair. I don't know what's going on there.
I don't know what's going on with her hair these days. Like, it's just
weird.
been like
people have been speculating online, of course, because that's what they do.
Right, of course.
But I do need to show you. So there's a wrestler. You might be familiar from our wrestling movie or shows. There's a wrestler named Gunther. Who is like just a German guy. He's from Austria, but his whole thing is that he's a German man that's just like,
don't you like Stan Gunther?
I love him.
Yeah,
he's like in his villain arc. I'm all about that. But he has an outfit that is the same color scheme and style as this outfit that Sabrina wore, and so people started editing them together and acting like they were tag champions.
No,
look at this.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
That is the same outfit. They also edited him onto the carpet, which
I love that.
My favorite. So if you're watching or listening, just look up Gunther WWE Sabrina Carpenter and you'll find all the pictures.
That's so
But
funny.
I saw it and I was like, that is insane.
That reminds me, there was an AI image of Katy Perry on the carpet. Did you see that? Where people were kind of like, dude, amidst all the like funny meme stuff from her concert, like she kind of ate that up, and then to find out it was like not real. It's so funny to me. There were like so people that came up on TikTok. They're like, just kidding. I know I just reviewed this, but this is not real. Never mind,
bro. All right, who you got?
Okay, this next one, diabolical to me at least.
Okay,
Amelia Gray. Coming
what
up
in the world?
A do-rag
and underwear.
Look at her underwear underneath her like bodysuit, and you're just like, everything is so weird. Like,
this is exactly what I feared when I knew the theme. When I heard the theme, I was like, some white person's about to do some dumb stuff.
That was Amelia Gray. Like,
she did it. She did the dumb stuff.
Like, it's so like, there's like a bandeau or something. Like, she's definitely wearing like a bodysuit that's like neck to like her butt. And then there's like this like satin band. I don't even know. Like, there's a lot going on. Like, it just like, even without the do-rag, it doesn't look great. But then she just cherry on top with it. She just went all in. She's like, you know what?
Just straight to cultural appropriation. I love that. That's great. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, that is so heinous. Like, jail. And like immediately.
The satin panties underneath too was just like, ugh, please get it together.
It's so bad. All right. Speaking of panties.
Okay. Oh, wait, I think I know what you're going to say.
Lisa.
Okay. Tell me about it, because I found out some new information.
I found the new information.
Okay.
So I know it's not Rosa Parks.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give context. Lisa from Blackpink,
yes,
but also White Lotus. She came out in a fit. Now let me say, if I were to zoom in on this photo and only see her from the waist up,
stunning.
She's stunning.
Yeah.
Her makeup eats.
Oh my gosh.
Her jacket, beautiful, tailored to her. It has like portraits of people in it. It's super amazing. Cool. If I zoom out, oh, she's not wearing pants. It's literally panties and like Louis Vuitton tights and a Louis Vuitton tote bag that doesn't match. It's like black and white tote bag that's like clearly doesn't match, and she has some chains on her hip.
Yeah.
People originally saw, so if you zoom in on the weird thing to say, if you zoom in on her underwear, there are portraits of people, like little faces all over it, and people were like, that is Rosa Parks.
which is kind of crazy that someone just like assumed that.
Which when I saw it, they zoomed in on one of the faces, and I honestly was like, that looks like Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And then I saw people be like, that's Rosa Parks, and I was like, what in the world is going on? Why is this woman showing up in Rosa Parks panties on the red carpet? And so then I was looking into it more because I was like, there's no way.
Yeah.
And I think it gets worse, honestly, with the new information. This is not Rosa Parks on her panties.
No.
This is the designer's neighbor on her panties.
That it's depicting, it's like inspired by this artist who like made like these iconic portraits, this black artist. And so it was the designer's neighbor in that portrait style repeated with like, I think Louis Vuitton like logos and stuff too. So
which I love that there's somebody out there doing art that's like real day-to-day people, like your neighbor.
Cool.
That's really cool. if I was that old lady sitting, I sat for a portrait or whatever it was. They did a beautiful art piece, and then I find out I'm on a random girl's underwear at the Met Gala red carpet in the middle of New York City. No,
but
absolutely
listen,
not.
I would let my face be on your underwear if you went to the Met Gala like that. I'd be okay with that.
Could
You're
you
like, bestie
imagine?
vibes. It's like you're taking me with you.
Asia, I'm at the Met Gala. I need you with me.
Yeah. Hear me out. This is my vision right now. What do you think? Dude, I'd be down.
But she doesn't know this woman.
Yeah.
She's wearing a stranger's face on her panties. I just hated it. If she would have had some really crazy like flare or billowy pants, I thought that would have like sold me on the look. Or even like a cool skirt. I don't know. But like the jacket, beautiful. Her face and hair, beautiful. Why did you wear panties on this carpet? I hated it.
There's too many panties on the carpet, for real.
For real. I saw like 4 different people with just their underwear. And I'm like, what are we doing? This is not an outfit. You didn't finish getting ready.
Right. Okay, my last least, I keep going to say least,
the
worst dress.
Yeah.
Which I was like, literally, you're giving me nothing. And it's so unfortunate because she gives everything and then some every Halloween. But Heidi Klum, so boring. This is the most boring.
This woman dresses a worm one year.
I know, exactly.
And
you're telling me you can't do...
You wore a black dress.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. She's just thinking like, oh, there's like it's like an open zipper like detail that like lines the dress,
cool.
Which, yeah, like if that was a detail, that's like the only detail. It's just like not a wrap dress, but like it's just a little column dress with the train. Like it's so boring.
Yeah.
She's just so disappointing. Like I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like if she wasn't like known for doing like these insane like productions every Halloween,
right.
I would be like, okay.
Like,
also she's Heidi Klum, she's fashion icon. Yeah, right. Or supposed to be.
Model.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
like Project Runway and like
once again, Queen, you gave me nothing. I have quite a few worst dressed, but I won't go through all of them.
There were
so many bad ones. This one might be another hot take.
Maybe.
I was deeply disappointed in Chappell Roan.
Dude, she was yes.
So she wore like this hot pink mosaic suit. It's definitely giving 70s. She's got some crazy boot heels that lace up. It is a somewhat cool outfit on its own. It looks like something she would wear on tour.
Yeah.
But it looks ill-fitting and wrinkly.
Right.
And it just is not giving... The only thing about her that it gives is that it's pink. Yeah. And over the top. Mm-hmm. So it's not really fitting the you vibe. And it's not tailored well. And it's not dandyism. Yeah. And I saw it and I was like...
It was disappointing.
What?
Yeah.
Is this her first? This is not her first Met
I don't
Gala.
think so. I
don't know. I was just disappointed.
Maybe I'm not sure. Yeah.
Disappointed.
It was...
And the makeup. I don't know what's happening.
I know.
I know she does campy makeup.
Right. But
Camp is her thing. You could
do it.
You could have done campy dandyism like
yeah.
Doechii, I feel like did camp.
Yes, she did. She definitely did.
Chappell Roan gave me Pink Pony Club nightmare.
Yeah. I was disappointed.
Yes.
I lied. I have one more.
Okay, let's hear it.
Maya Hawke.
Oh my gosh, listen, what was that?
I was like, what? Where are we right
now? Why'd you take your grandma's curtains?
I know exactly.
And put them on your shoulders.
Like,
I don't.
Everything like.
Also, you're a nepo baby.
I know.
Give me more.
Exactly.
Like if this
you have access to anything.
If you had just made it big, you're a teen star, like going into adulthood. I get it.
Yeah.
Like, but
everyone can have a Joey King era.
You're a nepo baby hard.
Right.
And you gave us like 2 skin toned outfit things that weren't your skin tone, but too close to it. Yeah. Like it looks fleshy. I
did not understand. And someone like, I guess it does have like a historic homage. Like I get it, but like you got to make it also work though.
Hadn't noticed this. She's wearing green shoes.
Oh really? Oh.
What in the elf is happening down there?
Just wear a green dress. Like you could what?
It's just bad. I hate it.
Yeah, it was not.
I hate it a lot.
I feel like if she lost the cape, it might have been a little better, maybe. Like
I think
just like less to drown
cape
in.
Would have given. I think that would have shown the waistline more, which is more tailored. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You just wouldn't be on any list, but like at least you wouldn't be on
wouldn't
the
have
worst.
been on the worst. Yeah. Some of my other worst, I'll just rapid fire.
Yeah.
Kendall and Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
Give us nothing, queen.
Yeah.
Like, talking about influencers not being invited. I get that they model and they have brands or whatever, but I'm like, still kind of just social media is the thing.
Right.
Gave me nothing. Gigi Hadid.
Yeah.
Looked like a walking Golden Globe or
Literally.
Grammy or whatever. Kim Kardashian.
Dude, no. Some people were like really eating that up. I was like, I just am not. I don't know. Maybe I'm like biased because like it's Kim, but like
I feel like there have been years Kim has really given on Met Gala red carpet, and I'm not like a huge Kim stan, but like I still think about that dress that looked like it was dripping wet.
Yes,
that is forever in my mind.
Yeah,
I loved that outfit.
Right.
This is giving cheap.
Yeah,
like it's so cheap looking. The hat's bad. Anyways, those were some of my.
Yeah.
The Kardashians and Jenners failed me
Yeah.
at the Met Gala. Hard.
What are you guys doing?
Yeah, man. One thing you were talking about Wisdom K not getting invited. Another person that was not there that I was disappointed. Billie Eilish.
Yes.
You're telling me Mask Mommy Billie Eilish wasn't there for the dandyism thing?
That's so true.
She's also a suit girly.
Right, she is. Great opportunity for her.
So excited.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Weird.
But I'm so sad.
I know there's some like celebrities that are like purposely didn't attend. Like I think Pedro Pascal was one of them, and a few others. But maybe she's on that list. But I don't know.
I was sad.
Yeah.
But I understand if it's for like a political or a environmental cultural thing. Sure, cool.
Do your thing.
But I was just sad that she wasn't there. One last thing about Met Gala, and then I can be done. I saw a TikTok video of a girl that was in a taxi, and she had mentioned to her taxi driver that she loves the Met Gala and she's so excited to see everything, and he was like, oh, let me drive you past it. And so she's like, she was trying to just get home, and he drove her in the taxi past the Met Gala entrance. So dystopian.
Really?
So weird. It's just a white tent outside of the Met Gala, or outside of the Met.
Yeah.
So they walk the carpet into the Met, and then they're inside of the museum.
Yeah.
But it's
everything
literally a white tent, and then just like the lined floor and walls. It was so
wild.
I literally was like, oh,
Yee.
it's like it just gave such like dystopian, like us versus them feel. It was strange.
Right.
It was weird.
That's
to
so
see.
wild.
It was real weird.
Weird.
Yeah. I had never thought of where it was or what it looked like, but I saw that perspective and I was like, okay, there goes everything for me. That broke it. Yeah. But that's all my thoughts on Met Gala. Some of them ate and fed us, and some of them they'll try again next year.
I hope we get more themes like this.
I do too.
I
like the historical tie, like more meaningful feel, because that's the point of the Met, is that it's supposed to be a fundraiser,
right? Yeah,
for art and fashion and whatever. And so I would love to see more of that. Yeah. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed the episode. I would love to know who your best and worst dressed picks are. And as always, follow, rate, review, subscribe. Anything else, we're everywhere. We're chronically online girlies.
It's true.
Yeah.
And then your Delulu to Dulu for today is, we were talking about just worst or best dressed, whatever. But all or most of those celebrities just walk with such confidence. And, that really does so much. So if you can just walk into each of your days with confidence, you can pull off anything, I think. Yeah. And that's what we learn.
Yeah.
If people can be out there wearing panties with like people's neighbors on it
with
and
Rosa
like
Parks on it.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, I think, is the
slay boots the house down in your Rosa Parks panties, girl.
Exactly. But anyways, I'm Asia the girl.
And I'm Faith Okay.
See you next time, besties.
Bye.
Bye. I would definitely let you put my face in your panties. It's okay. It's like a bestie thing. I feel like Nick would let Jacob.
Vice versa.
Like have
each other. It'd be like Okay, you haven't seen it, SpongeBob. There's an episode of SpongeBob where they both are like wrestling or something, and they both like rip their pants or something, and they're both in their underwear. And Patrick's are yellow and SpongeBob's are pink, and they're like, we do love each other, and they like make up and be
bestie
friends.
vibes.
But yeah, I think if we ever make it big with our podcast and walk the Met Gala,
friendship panties. That's gonna be our thing.
I love it.